Okay, what's going on? Vincent Rapsardi, BigBlueUnbiased.com. If you guys can give this video a like and comment. I don't care what you comment, but if you can comment, would really appreciate that. Helps out the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. And if you can subscribe and set notifications on, so every time I post, you get a notification, and you can come join in on the conversation. So Joe Judge today with Patrick Graham, they were at the Penn State Pro Day for Micah Parsons and Jayson Oweh. And these are two really interesting guys for the Giants potentially with the 11th overall pick. I mean, these are two freak athletes, and I think they're a little bit different in terms of their playing style. I think many would view Micah Parsons as more of a traditional linebacker, not really, but more of a linebacker than edge rusher, while Oweh is more of an edge rusher than Parsons is. There's more experience at the edge spot than anywhere else. If you look at Parsons, he kind of actually reminds me of a little bit of Isaiah Simmons last year. I mean, this guy's had snaps at essentially every single spot. He didn't play in 2020, but in 2019. You look at his the snaps at each position. He even had snaps at corner, in the box, snaps on the defensive line, off ball, all those different things. He has experience. So not really a traditional linebacker, but more of a linebacker than Oweh, who's more of a pass rusher. Now, in terms of their pro day, both of those guys had blazing 40-yard dash times. Parsons had a 4.39 40, and Oweh had a 4.37, and Oweh is a little bit taller than him. Now, who do the Giants need more? If they were both available, I think the case could be made for Oweh that he adds a little bit more value in terms of what the Giants need at the moment. I think more people would say they probably need more of a traditional pass rusher, but Parsons is a freak athlete, and I don't really have I don't doubt his ability to transition as more of a pass rusher, more of an edge rusher, and make a significant impact when doing so. Like I said, this guy's played basically every single spot on the Penn State defense. If you look back at 2019 in his snap total, played everywhere. Even cornerback, slot corner, in the box, off ball, defensive line. So he does remind me a little bit of Isaiah Simmons from last season, that versatility. But in terms of his playing style, he is more of a traditional kind of linebacker. If you look at his ability to tackle, his ability to stop the run, that's where the traditional linebacker skill set fits Parsons, where Oweh, again, is more of a traditional pass rusher. In terms of his snap percentage, almost all of them have been at the edge, right outside the tackle. So he's more of a traditional edge who's going to stay on the outside and rush the passer. So it kind of depends what the Giants want. I think what we have seen with Joe Judge, versatility. He likes those guys. He likes versatility on his football team, no matter where you are. We saw that with the Giants' ability to scheme together a pass rush. They were 10th in pressure percentage last year, and that's with Zimenez and Carter barely even playing, trading Golden. So they were able to piece together a pass rush. So I'm sure a player like Parsons, if he's there, again, he's a freak athlete, a top 5 pick in terms of his overall talent. Kind of a, I don't like saying that, people don't like saying this word, but generational kind of talent. So who knows if he'll be there for the Giants at 11. Some people say there's character issues. We'll see. At the end of the day, if he can play, he can play. So we'll see. If he's there for the Giants at 11, I think Oweh will be. I mean, again, these are two pretty freakish athletes. Definitely talented players. And Sean Spencer, who's the Giants defensive line coach, coached at Penn State. So he was there when these guys were playing football. So they obviously have a connection with Coach Sean Spencer, defensive line coach for the New York Giants. And they drafted Cam Brown last year, the former Penn State linebacker. Obviously a connection with Spencer there. Who knows what kind of insight he gives Joe Judge, Dave Gettleman, Patrick Graham. Who knows what kind of insight he has to offer these guys as the draft process rolls along. But there's no question these are two very talented players that would certainly fit the Giants' defense. I don't think they would complain if they had either of these guys in the first round, or maybe even if Oweh is available in the second round. We'll see. But give Patrick Graham any more weapons. I mean, this could be a really lethal defense They were a top 10 defense in terms of defensive EPA last year, and that's without Adoree Jackson as a solid corner too. And that was a lot of injuries at edge rusher, really piecing it together. Xavier McKinney barely even played last year. So to get these guys healthy and then potentially add a first-round pick like Parsons or Oweh, whew.